I want to talk about two myths whose placement in your birth chart may hold the key to your soul's liberation: Lilith and Chiron. One speaks of suppressed rage, and the other of a wound that never fully heals. Have you ever felt that you possess an inner power you are afraid to embrace, or carried a pain you simply cannot seem to escape, no matter what you do? Today is the time to break the chains of outdated beliefs. Stay awake. The AstroKavakab channel is entering the realm of shadow work. Exploring Lilith and Chiron together is an invitation to an inner revolution, a revolution to shatter the 2,000-year-old chains of the Piscean Age and move toward the awareness of the Aquarian Age, a manifesto of freedom. Chiron and Lilith are mythological archetypes connected to our inner wounds and shadows. Chiron represents the wound that heals through wisdom, while Lilith embodies suppressed anger and reclaimed power. Black Moon Lilith became the great scapegoat for feminine rebellion and defiance because she refused to remain silent before absolute masculine authority. During the 2,000-year Piscean Age, patriarchal and excessively masculine energies dominated, while feminine energy was suppressed. Even within men, the qualities associated with softness, empathy, and emotional receptivity lost their balance. Today, as these energies seek equilibrium once again, they must learn to coexist in harmony. Lilith is the cry rising from within us that says we cannot surrender to every form of domination, arrogance, authoritarianism, or patriarchal force that seeks to make decisions on our behalf. Chiron's wounds urge us to break the chains of outdated thinking and take action. Lilith, or Black Moon Lilith, symbolizes the first woman who refused to submit to domination. She left paradise because she desired equality. According to certain myths, she was Adam's first wife, while Eve came later. In your chart, Lilith represents the power and instinct you may have suppressed for years. She refused to submit to a will that denied her equality. Throughout the 2,000 years of the Piscean Age, this feminine energy was repressed, not only in women, but also within men, where the gentle and receptive aspects of the self were overshadowed by pride and patriarchal attitudes. In your chart, Lilith is the voice that declares, "I cannot surrender to the oppressive will imposed upon me by others." Lilith is not merely anger. Lilith is reclaimed power. She speaks of embracing personal authority, not simply expressing rage.
3. Guys, if these words are waking up your inner energy, hit like right now so we can continue together. But in front of this cry, we have Chiron, the healer who was wounded himself and never truly got healed, yet taught others how to heal. In your birth chart, Chiron is exactly where we suffer the most pain, but precisely from there we begin to grow. Chiron teaches us that to move beyond the old era, we must face our pain. Healing happens when Chiron's acceptance becomes one with Lilith's will. The peak of Chiron's story is that he accepted death in order to be freed from pain, and in its place, Zeus took him to the stars. Chiron is a wound that heals. Look, guys, after 2012, patriarchal energies are in the process of collapsing. We have to learn how to create balance between these two poles. Not that Lilith has to take revenge alone, and not that Chiron should stay a victim forever. Making peace between these two myths means taking action for healing. It means breaking the chains of traditional thoughts that want to decide for your soul. While Lilith defends her right, Chiron teaches us how to coexist with our pain. Chiron and Lilith are myths connected to our inner wounds and shadows. Chiron is the wound that heals, and Lilith is suppressed anger and power. Connection to today, from 2012 onward, old energies are collapsing, and understanding these myths is necessary to get through this time. We have to break free from the repeating cycle of pains and old angers. We must break the chains of rotten thoughts so we can balance our inner feminine and masculine energies.
Feminine energy is also motherly energy, and within us it has weakened, and we must reclaim its reward and bring our woman back. Real power is in recognizing the darkness within yourself. Lilith and Chiron tell us that you are neither a victim nor weak. You just have to find your place of power. Don't forget to subscribe to AstroKavakeb, because here we're going to cross through the mist together. Stay bright. In the comments, write to me, which one do you feel more in your life? Lilith's suppressed anger or Chiron's old pain?